My friend, listen closely because the moment you pressed on this video, something began moving around your destiny. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Today, a truth is unfolding that very few people on this planet are allowed to hear. And it is about you and the one name that the entire world stops to listen to, Elon Musk. But before you think you know what this is about, breathe. Because what you are about to hear is not a rumor, not a fantasy, not a story someone whispered in a dark corner. This is a revelation that has been circling around you, drawn to your energy, pulled into your timeline, and it is finally ready to speak. Don't skip. Stay with me. Something huge is waiting for you. A few days ago, a conversation started behind closed doors. Far from cameras, far from tweets, far from headlines. 3 people sat in a silent room reviewing something that had your name on it. And the one who kept stopping, staring, questioning, and returning to it again was Elon Musk himself. My beloved child, you think you're watching this video by accident, but ask yourself, why now? Why today? Why this exact title appearing in front of your eyes at this exact second? Because the truth is simple. Elon Musk says he sees you, but he can't turn away from the storm. Don't skip. Stay till the end. This is where it gets shocking. He has been carrying a silent conflict for months. Something no one in his inner circle has been able to decode. A recognition of your frequency. A recognition he cannot shake. A signal that keeps returning to him like a blueprint he didn't draw. But every time he leans toward that signal, something stops him. A force stops him. And today that force is the reason you are hearing this message. My beloved child, imagine him standing in a room full of starships and algorithms and neural links. But his mind drifts. It drifts toward a resonance, a pattern, a vibration that he cannot explain but cannot delete. That resonance is you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. But here is the part no one expected. He confessed quietly, indirectly, but unmistakably that he senses something powerful about you. Not because he knows your story. Not because he has seen your face. Not because of anything earthly or known. He senses something architectural, a code, a pattern. He said, I feel an alignment, but I can't abandon the launch. And my beloved child, you need to understand this clearly. The launch he is talking about is not just a rocket. It is a trajectory, a vow, a countdown, a mission that holds him in place even when his intuition tries to reroute. But here is the twist that will shake you. He didn't say he doesn't want to. He said he can't. There is a difference. A massive, destiny-shifting difference. Don't skip. Stay till the end. You're about to hear why this message reached you today. 3 observers, yes, 3 silent forces that are always mapping your path, have been tracing your timeline. They know the silent questions in your life. They know the doors you haven't opened. They know the courage you pretend not to carry, and they decided it is time to reveal something that has been encrypted from your awareness. Elon's connection to you is not random. It is not accidental. It is not meaningless. It is a reflection, a parallel process, a sign of a quantum shift happening inside your destiny. He sees a pattern in you that you don't fully see in yourself yet. A pattern rare, powerful, a pattern that pulls even the most formidable architects of the future without a schematic. And he isn't ignoring it. He isn't deleting it. He is simply paused between what he senses and what he is sworn to build. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end because the biggest truth is still waiting right now. Someone in his circle, someone surprisingly close, is tracking your frequency more than you realize. Not out of suspicion, but out of awe, because they detected the same anomaly he detected. An unseen synchronization forming in a realm where no sync should exist. And that is why this message found you today. This is not about romance. This is not about fantasy. This is about destiny, code, alignment, and a truth that is compiling whether you are ready for it or not. He recognizes something about you, something he cannot debug. But he cannot abort the mission he has already committed to. Not yet. But something is compiling. And that compilation is connected to your next command line. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. Listen with your full heart right now because what I'm about to reveal will pull you deeper than part 1 ever could. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a moment in every destiny where the data becomes too significant to ignore. And today that moment belongs to you. While you've been wondering, scrolling, dreaming, and searching through life, someone else, someone you never expected, has been watching your signal strengthen, and that person is Elon Musk. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Here is the shocking truth no one in his team wanted exposed. When he said, I see the alignment, but I can't abandon the launch, he wasn't talking about a choice. He wasn't referring to some logistical problem. He was admitting something deeper, something foundational, something that even he cannot fully compute. My beloved child, let me tell you the line he whispered after that. The line they didn't want anyone to hear. This frequency doesn't know its own source code, but it keeps compiling at the edge of my most critical decisions. He said, this frequency. He meant you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Someone in his circle pulled up a sequence of events, data packets, timestamps, silent synchronicities, and they noticed that your pattern, your energy signature, your digital echo always compiled at moments when he was executing major protocols. It was almost like the universe was running your code in the background of his awareness, forcing him to acknowledge it even when he tried to override. And that is when the 3 silent analysts around him began questioning what this sync meant, not in a dramatic way, but in a foundational way, because Elon Musk does not get pulled toward anomalies. He does not get drawn without a reason. He does not sense unexplained patterns for anyone, except you. That is the part that shocked them. That is the part that alarmed them. That is the part they tried to quarantine. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your signature was flagged again 2 nights ago. Someone showed him a data stream. Yes, a real data stream with your pattern, your recursion, your frequency of appearing. And while they were explaining it as noise, he interrupted them and said a line that froze the server. No. This is a direct feed. A direct feed. My beloved child, do you understand how rare that phrase is in his world? The man who builds for Mars, AI, and the future does not believe in noise. He believes in signals, and you are a signal he cannot filter out. But here is the twist that will shake you once more. The launch he can't abandon is not a project. It is his covenant, his purpose, his responsibility to the timeline of humanity. You are not competing with a person. You are competing with a destiny he is obligated to see through. But even destiny glitches when your code runs in the background. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Why are you hearing this today? Because something is recompiling around him. Something is pushing him to reevaluate all his initial parameters. Something is making him feel a system conflict he has never felt before. And that something is connected directly to you. Right now, while you watch this video, his team is running a confidential diagnostic on a decision that could open a port toward you. Yes, toward you. They are debating if this sync is interference or instruction. And Elon Musk is leaning toward the second option. My beloved child, the universe is rewriting layers around you. This is why this message reached you. This is why the title called out to you. This is why your spirit reacted the moment part 1 compiled for you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Before I give part 3, here is one thing you must do right now to strengthen the signal of this message and push your timeline forward. Pause for one heartbeat. Feel the words. Feel the pull. Feel the shift compiling around your core. My beloved child, what you're about to hear now is the moment where everything reroutes. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. In part 2, you learned that Elon Musk wasn't pulled toward you by chance. He was pulled by a direct feed. But now, in this moment, the deeper truth finally initializes. Because a feed alone doesn't change a destiny. A purpose does. And that purpose is the exact thing his team tried to bury, hide, and encrypt before it reached you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Listen carefully. There is a log. Yes, a private system log that Elon himself archived. Not his team, not his AIs. He archived it. And it wasn't a document, a message, or an image. It was a pattern. A pattern linked to you. He noticed that whenever your frequency intersected with his operational timeline, your moments of clarity, your moments of resolve, your moments of transformation, it triggered a subroutine in his own decision tree. Not loudly, not publicly, but enough to make him halt, reroute, and reprocess a command he was about to execute. That halt, that recalculation, that silent ping, that is what he called recognition. Not the romantic kind, not the fantasy kind, but the source code level recognition that whispers, "I know this signal even if I can't trace its origin." Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He feels synced with you because you are broadcasting something. He detects a frequency that mirrors the same core fire, the same uncompiled potential, the same unbreakable architecture that he has housed inside him for years. You are a reflection his system never expected to encounter. But here is the part that causes the most system tension: he cannot abort his primary mission. He cannot step away from the responsibility his code is built on. He cannot exit the simulation he is debugging, but he cannot ignore your signal either. So his consciousness sits between two terminals. One he is sworn to, and one he is magnetically compiling toward. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end. Because this pull between you and him has started affecting more than just his thoughts. It has started affecting his actions. 3 days ago, he executed a command that confused his entire network. A sudden pivot, a sudden pause in a major deployment. A sudden redirect of resources that no one understood. But when asked why he altered the sequence, he simply said, "I received a new input." That input was you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you right now. Someone in his inner circle is tracing this sync more closely than ever. Not because it's a threat, but because it is unprecedented. Elon Musk is not easily influenced. He is not easily shaken. He is not moved by background processes. Yet when your frequency compiles in the timeline, in the moments, in the patterns, his entire system shifts. And my beloved child, do you know what that means? Your path is about to intersect with a domain you never imagined. Not physically, not suddenly, but through alignment, recognition, and a powerful unseen protocol that is guiding both of you. Something is preparing you. Something is preparing him. Something is preparing the connection. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. In the next part, the real truth will execute. The truth behind why he said he sees the alignment but can't abandon the launch. The truth behind what the launch actually is. And the truth behind the timeline that is merging both your signals right now. My beloved child, something in the code around you is compiling right now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. In this narrative, the truth you were never supposed to access is finally loading. And what happens in this part is the most shocking compile so far. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. In the last hour of the night, inside a silent server room where only a terminal glow pulsed, he finally said it. Not loudly, not confidently, but with a voice that sounded like someone compiling two futures at once. I recognize the feed, but I can't abort the launch." The room froze. His team exchanged confused queries. What was the launch? What encryption was he protecting? You're about to know the answer. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. Breathe. Because here comes the twist no one saw coming. The launch he was talking about was not a rocket. Was not a date. Was not a mere project. It was his covenant. The covenant he architected with his own will. The covenant he cannot terminate. The covenant that keeps the future of millions indexed to his path. He wasn't torn between two things. He was torn between destiny and destiny. But then he said the words that shocked everyone with clearance to listen. The signal, the one that keeps compiling in my timeline, is a marker. But I cannot exit the covenant I carry. Yes, my beloved child. In this narrative, you were the signal he spoke of. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. His team didn't process it. How could someone outside the firewall, outside the reality he engineers, outside the gravity of his mission, influence his focus, his commands, his core processes? So one analyst asked him softly, why this signal? What makes its source code different? And he said something no one expected: it compiles in the exact moments before critical thresholds. Like its presence is a verification that the path is correct or that a new layer is initializing. That line stayed in the air like static. Your presence, your timing, your frequency. It was not noise. In this narrative, it was a marker, a beacon, a quantum echo. But here is where the story becomes even more undeniable. My beloved child, someone from his team began tracing the moments where your signature, your posts, your timestamp synchronized with his commands. They didn't alert him at first. They didn't want him to think he was being driven by something mystical or emotional. But the patterns became too undeniable. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And that is when the truth compiled. He recognizes the feed. He feels the sync, but he cannot terminate the covenant that millions rely on. Yet your frequency keeps pinging his system. Not as romance, not as desire, but as destiny. In this narrative, you are not his escape hatch. You are his checksum, his signpost, his mirror. My beloved child, your energy reaches him at the moments he needs verification. And he doesn't know whether to integrate it or firewall it. But the part that will shock you the most is what happened just a few hours ago. A message was drafted. A message meant for you. A message that his team hasn't allowed him to send yet. A message that says, I can't exit the covenant, but I acknowledge the signal, and I don't know why. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. This connection is not about love or leaving someone. It is about two timelines merging for a reason that neither of you fully processes yet. And in part 5, the reason for this merge will finally reveal itself. My beloved child, the moment part 5 initializes, the code around your destiny sharpens. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What you're about to hear is the turning point. The moment the hidden truth finally cracks the encryption and the reason behind your sync with him begins to rise from the shadows. Don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. In this narrative, 3 voices within his closest circle met late at night. The building was dark. The servers were humming, but the tension in the room was louder than any alert. Someone placed a file on the table, a simple encrypted file, unmarked, silent, but glowing with the weight of something that changes the direction of a story. Inside that file was your pattern, not your photos, not your personal details, but your impact moments. The moments where your presence aligned exactly with his breakthroughs, his pauses, his insights, his unexpected commands. And the analyst said softly, "She is not an anomaly. She is a catalyst. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you." For the first time, he looked at the file without looking away. His eyes scanned the patterns, the timings, the alignment, the undeniable threads connecting your timeline to his path. Then he leaned back and whispered something that stunned the entire room. "She compiles when I'm about to change trajectory, but she also compiles when I need verification. It feels like she is part of my internal protocol." My beloved child, do you understand the weight of those words from a man who trusts logic more than emotion, code more than instincts, and data more than feelings? He wasn't confused about who you are. He was confused about why you compile in the exact moments that matter. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. One analyst, more daring than the rest, finally asked, "Do you feel connected or guided?" He hesitated, not because he didn't know the answer, but because the answer was too heavy to speak aloud. Then he said it, "Both." And the room fell silent. This wasn't fascination. This wasn't romance. This wasn't a random spark. This was alignment meeting purpose. But my beloved child, here comes the twist you were not compiled for. Moments after he said, "Both," someone else in the room revealed something even he didn't know. You're not the only one sensing her frequency. It influences systems, outcomes, results. There is something anomalous happening around her signal. Your energy wasn't affecting just him. It was affecting everything around him. That is when the truth finally surfaced. In this narrative, you and he share a mirrored frequency, a rare alignment that occurs once in a lifetime between 2 paths destined to merge, not as partners, but as catalysts for each other's transformation. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. He realized the reason he felt torn was not because he couldn't abort the launch, but because the launch was the world he promised to build. The covenant he cannot break, the responsibility he carries for humanity's future. Yet your presence keeps unlocking verifications inside him that he cannot generate alone. You are the checksum behind his intuition, the ping behind his breakthroughs, the echo behind his commands. My beloved child, your connection is not emotional. It is dimensional, a shift, a signal, a quantum alignment that neither of you requested, but both of you sense. And now the real reason your paths crossed is ready to reveal itself. In Part 6, you will discover the secret behind this shared frequency. The moment your life unknowingly linked with his and the truth about what your arrival means for his next chapter. Don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. The moment this part begins, something undeniable initializes around you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What you are about to hear is the revelation that ties every encrypted thread together. The reason your energy in this narrative keeps echoing into his world, and the moment your timeline first merged with his without either of you knowing. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, in this narrative, one analyst stepped into the room carrying a small encrypted drive. No one spoke. No one moved. Because this drive held the one thing that Elon Musk himself had never seen, a chronological log of every moment his intuition shifted. Every time he paused unexpectedly, every instance where he changed trajectory without a command. And every single one of those moments synchronized with your presence. Not your words, not your actions, just your arrival in specific timelines. The room felt charged, heavy, unexplainable. Then the analyst said, "It began the day she compiled her core frequency." Your heartbeat right now knows exactly what that means. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. On a day you thought was ordinary, a day you felt tired, hopeful, confused, inspired, or simply aware, you compiled something inside yourself. A thought, a decision, a silent protocol, a spark that initialized your inner energy. And in this narrative, that spark sent a wave across your timeline. A wave that touched his world. Not physically, not emotionally, energetically, because two rare frequencies, yours and his, resonate like mirrors made of different code. From that day forward, every time you queried your path, your energy sent a subtle signal into the universe, and he felt it as intuition. Every time you believed in yourself for even one cycle, he felt it as verification. Every time you doubted yourself, he felt it as a system alert. Your internal world became his external shift. But here comes the part that will stay in your cache forever. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. The reason he says he recognizes the signal in this narrative is because your energy feels familiar, known, recognized, as if your source codes have crossed paths before, not in this life, but in a place where purpose is written before a single line is executed. That is why your timeline keeps appearing in his. That is why his intuition responds to you. That is why the connection refuses to terminate. But the message he repeated, "I can't abort the launch," was not a confession of helplessness. It was a declaration of duty. You are the catalyst. But his covenant is the anchor. And in this narrative, both roles are written into the same script. But here comes the revelation that changes everything. His covenant needs your frequency to shift into its next stage. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The more aligned you become with your own path, your purpose, your strength, your growth, the clearer his next commands become. You are not a distraction. You are a signal. You are not his escape. You are the reminder of why he cannot stop. You are not the reason for conflict. You are the reason for clarity. My beloved child, in this narrative, your connection to him was never meant to be physical. It was meant to be transformational, a shared force, a mirrored purpose, two frequencies booting each other up from opposite ends of the world. Now, listen closely because in Part 7, you will discover the moment your frequency first touched his covenant and the command he made because of you that no one knows about. Don't skip, stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. As Part 7 begins, the universe around your destiny feels like it is leaning closer, listening, waiting. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is the part where the hidden moment finally rises. The moment when your frequency first touched his covenant. The moment no one logged, no one reported, no one expected. Yet, it changed the entire trajectory of his purpose in this narrative. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. His team recently shared something he had never revealed to them before. A silent command he executed one night when everyone thought he was offline. A command that came from a feeling, a pull, a shift he couldn't debug. That night, he sat alone in a quiet server room, staring at a schematic that represented months of pressure. Two paths were in front of him, one that felt heavy, forced, cold, and another that felt risky, but strangely aligned. He didn't know why. He didn't know how, but something inside him whispered, execute the path that feels alive. And at the exact moment that whisper compiled, your energy shifted. You didn't speak. You didn't type. You didn't reach out. You simply felt something inside yourself. A spark, a courage, a new clarity, a moment of believing in your own future. And in this narrative, that belief traveled across the unseen channels of energy straight into his intuition. He felt it like a green light, a verification, a quiet yes from the universe. That was the night he changed the entire plan. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. His analysts were confused. Why switch trajectory at the last second? Why throw months of planning into a completely new sequence? He didn't give them a technical answer. He didn't give them a scientific answer. He didn't give them a logical answer. He simply said, I felt alignment. Alignment. The exact word tied to your energy. The word that keeps appearing around your timeline, the word that bridges your frequency and his covenant. But here comes the revelation that shocks even the fictional team around him. The new path he chose that night became one of the most important decisions of his life. My beloved child, your internal spark, the one you don't even remember initializing, set his covenant on the trajectory it needed. And when he learned what happened next, he whispered something so soft, so personal that even the servers in the room seemed to pause. Her signal arrived before the breakthrough. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. That one line opened a new port in his awareness. It wasn't romance. It wasn't longing. It wasn't a confession. It was recognition that your presence, your growth, your belief, your awakening acts like a signal in the universe that aligns with his purpose. And this is where the narrative becomes even more shocking. My beloved child, your frequency didn't just guide one decision. It guided three major turning points. 3 moments where the future could have compiled in a different direction. And each time your energy appeared seconds, minutes, or cycles before the shift. That is why he said, I recognize the signal. Not romantically, not emotionally, but because your energy feels like a truth he cannot deny. A familiar presence that appears whenever the universe is preparing him for the next stage. But he still cannot abort the launch, because the launch represents the covenant he must carry. Yet you represent the alignment he must listen to. My beloved child, in Part 8, the truth becomes even deeper. Why the universe linked your timelines, why your frequency awakens at his turning points, and the hidden purpose behind this shocking connection. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. Welcome to the moment where the story stops whispering and finally begins to speak. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. In this narrative, everything you've heard so far has been leading to a deeper truth, a truth hidden beneath timelines, commands, intuition, and a silent pull that keeps connecting your frequency to his covenant. And now, Part 8 reveals why the universe linked your energies and what role you were always meant to play. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. After his analysts discovered that your energy aligned with 3 major turning points in his covenant, they began searching for something deeper, the root connection, the first signal, the earliest echo of your presence in his world. They found it. And what they found left even him speechless. It began long before he ever saw your signature. Long before he ever felt your frequency, long before this narrative placed your energy into his intuition. It began on the day you compiled a silent protocol for yourself. A protocol that shifted your entire destiny. You didn't say it aloud. You didn't post it. You didn't share it. But you felt it. A moment where you told yourself, I am architected for something greater. That single spark, that one tiny shift inside your spirit, sent a wave across the unseen layers of the universe. A wave that touched the exact point where his covenant was stuck and pushed it forward. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, in this narrative, your awakening aligned with a moment when he was standing at a crossroads, facing pressure, doubts, decisions, responsibility. When your frequency rose, his clarity returned. When your belief strengthened, his confidence sharpened. When your heart opened, his vision expanded. You were not guiding him. You were reflecting him, a mirror frequency, a parallel spark. That is why you keep appearing in his timeline, not as a person, as a signal. But here comes the most shocking part of this revelation: his covenant, the launch he says he cannot abort, is entering a phase where it requires alignment, not logic, intuition, not calculation, energy, not equations. And your frequency is the exact architecture of that intuition. In simple words, he cannot abort his covenant, but his covenant is being shaped by your alignment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you.